Hello, everyone. Let's see now. I want to make sure that everyone can hear me and see me. And I've got my friends in Zoom are frozen. Aren't you there? Yeah. My Zoom friends are frozen. Who can see me? Somebody drop me a comment and say, I can see you. I can hear you. Yay! Okay, so Marianne, just so that you know, you are frozen in the stream. I can't see you in the stream. Great, Rianne can see me. I can. All right, but I am seeing frozen Zoom people. Bummer. Okay, I am going to start and talk, and we will cross the Zoom bridge when we get there. All right. Okay, so hi everybody. Thanks for joining me. This is my first stream. Panic. So much could go wrong, but it's fun. We're just gonna have a good time. Hi Lonnie. I'm gonna talk to you. I have been working for 3 weeks getting the bugs out of this streaming thing. I have found some things that I think are gonna be really Bree, you should be on you should definitely be on YouTube. This is streaming, so you can comment and I'll be able to respond to your comments. If something crashes with this, I will send out a link on the Facebook page to do a Zoom to touch base, but you can comment there and I'll be able to respond to you pretty quickly. All right, so I am using a free application called OBS. OBS is used for streaming, and I am streaming using OBS onto, you guys are still frozen. I am streaming onto YouTube, which has been very tricky. My honest opinion of the streaming is that I don't know that the streaming is going to be effective for special person. We're going to give it a shot, but I don't know how effective it will be for special person. However, I think that it will be really effective for regular teaching. So there is a delay on YouTube, and you can barely hear me. So I'm going to turn up my volume, and I'm going to crank myself up. Hey there, can you hear me any better? There is always a delay when streaming, but does it look like a bad Japanese movie? I turned up my volume, yeah. If you're having a delay on YouTube, are my mouth and my words coming out at the same time? It's like a bad foreign film. Is it like a bad foreign film for you guys? As long as
it's almost like a 30-second delay.
On my mouth? My mouth to my words? Okay, so hold on, everybody. I'm going to talk to the people that are on Zoom. Sunny Ray?
Yes.
When you say that there's a delay, is the delay between my mouth and my words coming out? Like my mouth moves and then the words come out? Okay, I'm going to kick you guys out of Zoom then. Okay? And I'm going to put you onto just the stream. I just want you to follow me on YouTube. Okay? We're gonna try to make this better, guys. So give me 1 second as I end my Zoom meeting, because that is just not working. All right, gonna end Zoom. And hold on, we're gonna end it. And hopefully this will make things a little bit better. Could you tell me if the delay is better now that I've gotten rid of Zoom? My guess is that it is. Okay. How do you feel now? And this is why I'm not sure that this particular application, OBS, is going to be great for a special person interview. But I'd like to take some time to show you how it would be good for a regular class. And then I'll talk to you about another streaming website that might be just what you need for that. Okay, so let's give it a shot. Still a delay for you, Tracy. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is crazy. Let's see if I can do one little thing here. And I'm changing a little setting to see if that will make it any better for you guys. Audio, output. Okay. I'm thinking we're gonna, okay. 5-second delay between my mouth and my, okay. Well, we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Please bear with me and we'll see, I'll see what I can do with that. That's crazy. So this, I think that we're in a great place with the streaming because we can stream live and the students can watch us if we're live, and then if they can't, it records automatically to YouTube and the students can watch it later with YouTube. And as students have commented in the chat, those comments will still be visible for students, as well as they'll be in time with the actual stream, with the actual video itself. So the comments will pop up at the point in the video that they were made, so that they'll coincide and make sense. I'm gonna go back. So in my regular day, I would do a calendar talk with my students. So I could do very easily. I have all of my days of the week visible for them. I have my questions, my starter answers. And so I can do all of this back and forth. And I could say, clase, ¿qué día es hoy? And then I would lead them through, ¿Hoy es martes? No. Hoy no es martes. Hoy es miércoles. Yeah. Hoy es miércoles. And see, I have all of the prompts right there that I could do that. Now, if I were teaching a bunch of Spanish students and not a bunch of German teachers, I could expect them to write in the chat. So you could say, clase, ¿qué día es hoy? ¿Qué día es hoy? And expect them to type it in the chat. So that's a great option for feedback, to get the kids, involved with you. And then I can go from one scene to another. The one downside with Zoom is that I have to change screen share. With this particular software, I have the ability to set up scenes, and then I can just seamlessly go to the next phase of calendar talk that I have all set up. Now, dealing with the fact that I have, the delay, that's frustrating, but that is something that I can adjust. I don't want to do it right now while we're doing this. Okay, but I can, because that will take time to do. But look, so then I can go right into my, what is the date? Yeah, the setting up was fun with the video, and you can put all these different pieces right into your slide. So it's like I can go around my classroom and think, what do I do first in my class? That's one of my scenes in my stream. One of my frustrations in Zoom is having so much chaos because of so many students. So if I can cut down the chaos, do real good comments and expect good comments and that, there's more control. And then I have a solid video that I can deal with. So just like that, I go from one scene, I've done the date, I've got my numbers here and my months, and I've got my little plan for how to fill that in, and then I can go to weather. Here I am with my weather. Same thing. What's the weather? What season is it? What weather is it in this season or that season? Whatever kind of calendar talk you do. Usually my calendar talk, good to know, Marianne. Thank you. Now that we're not in school, I usually do menu talk. That's how I teach food, is that I talk about what's for food in school. I will talk about how I set up my slides. Yeah. Yes, Bree, I'm coming. I will do that. So I can't do menu talk, but so my general calendar talk is a little bit more abbreviated than it was. Thanks, Kara. That means the world to me, because I wanted it to be good for you guys, and there's certainly a learning curve with OBS, but I think it's going to be worth it. Does not permit YouTube on student devices. There are some other platforms that you can stream to. Do they do Facebook? Facebook is an option. We'll have to look into that, because there are some different places that you can definitely stream and get around that problem. And just as we mentioned, I have my slides. I have my slides with all of my prompts. So once again, I can talk and I can circle the words that I want kids to be looking at. Yeah, Elizabeth, that's what we kind of figured. It would be fun to do it in sink or swim. I tried it last night and almost gave up. I was ready to rip my hair out. I don't have much to rip out anyway. Couldn't really spare that much. But I thought, you know what, let's just give it a try and see what's real and what's working, what's not. So these are all just images that I've added. I have overlaid images. I'm going to go back to my first calendar talk. I have also added in support slides, support images in the background. So let's say a kid is having trouble understanding my question. Stream. Okay. I will look into all the different platforms that we can stream with, and I will get that answer for you. So look what I have here in the background. I can, if someone is having trouble with a question word, I have support that I can put in at any moment, or they're hanging on a word and they need an extra word. I can put that in there. I can make it bigger or smaller if they need support. I can just click on it and make it bigger so that they can see it. I have so much flexibility that I can do this. The other cool thing is I actually have, there's a studio mode, and I can actually preview what my next slide's gonna be. So if there's a problem with it, I can edit it while I'm talking, although I'm really not that savvy yet, but I could fix a problem that pops up on the screen that's coming that I need to take care of. Yeah, so I have like, I can take care of that, and then I can just hide it so it's not in their view. Verb endings, and so then I just have all that stuff in the background, and those are just images. So in OBS, you can create a scene, and when you create a scene, you then add different layers to each scene. So I would add in my camera, and I would add in whatever images I want. What I did, I just screenshotted, so you guys have all seen my my slide presentation. I just screenshotted those and put them in. I have the ability to crop right in the scene. So I could take a screenshot of this whole thing that you guys are seeing, the days of the week, the text, and my camera. OBS is free. I could take a screenshot and then put it in here, and then literally I hit a button and I can crop it so that I could just see this one thing if I wanted to get rid of everything else. So it's really convenient, I think, to edit things, to put them in. So that's a very cool feature for OBS. You have the ability, so you have to add in, you add in your audio, which if you are on a computer that has a built-in camera and microphone, that's really easy and straightforward. I am using today an external camera and an external microphone just because we were trying to take pressure off of my computer to try to do the Zoom, which I'm going to say again, really isn't working optimally. So, the other thing that I find is making it more successful for me is that I am hardwiring. That means I am going right into my router to get my connection. I am not working off Wi-Fi because that makes the delay that you're seeing worse and more of an issue to deal with. So all I need, you know, like the little phone cord, the Ethernet cord, you just need an Ethernet cord, plug it in. I currently have a 25-foot Ethernet cord running across my house so that I can be in a private space with my computer. It's all taped down so that nobody will trip over it. But I think, you know, it's really cool. You can put in slide presentations. I'm going to go to a different scene to show you my special person presentation. Now, all I did was take screenshots of my special person slideshow, and you can create, now just like I add in all of my images, super easy to add in my images. I can do a Zoom to teach you how to put slides together. We would do that in a Zoom so I could share my screen with you and we could talk it out. That would be much more productive to get you working on this. But imagine if you have a slide presentation that you want to go over with your students, I've put in, instead of just one image here, I was able to make a presentation of images. I was able to add, it's called an image slideshow. I was able to add an image slideshow. I took screenshots on my computer, super easy to do on a Mac. It's Shift Option 4. You can, it's not, Shift Option 4 on a Mac allows you not the whole screen, it allows you then to select the portion that you would like to take a picture of, and that's super easy. So watch, this is my slide presentation, and then you can set hotkeys, keys that will move you through the presentation. So I just use my arrows, and watch. I can go right from one slide to the next. I can go forward, I can go backward. So I have a lot of options. Now, I've already said I don't think this is going to be great for a special person, but that was the presentation I had in here to show you. But let's picture it with any other story that you wanted to tell. If you had pictures, you could walk through this. You could ask for comments, and take the kids right through it with just a no. It's just so easy and visible for the kids. I think there are perks to Zoom or Google Meet or Microsoft Meetings. I think all of them, and you're going to have to find the one that you think has the most perks for you. So this, Marianne, these are screenshots of my presentation, but you can put them all select all of the screenshots and put them into OBS as an image slideshow. It's super easy to work with. It's super easy, super user friendly. I literally just selected them in the order that I wanted them, and then it goes right in. So it's really easy to make the slideshow here. Let's see, what else? I've also I'm going to go back to my camera. No, stand still. Marianne, you cannot hear me. Okay? I'm going to... Hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Sound stop when you switch to that screen. Okay. Check. My cords are all plugged in. Now you can hear me. Okay. Yeah. You can hear me now. Okay. Fabulous. I lost my microphone. Okay. Good. I'm glad I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. But as you can see, I can go to that screen. Sorry about that. As you can see, I can add in a screen. It's back with an echo. Okay. Hold on. Yes, Lonnie. Better. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, we're gonna get this fixed. Stay with me. Camera. Okay, I'm turning that off. Turning that off. I'm back? Kara, am I really back? Gone again. Wiggle the cord again. Wiggle the cord again. Stink, stank, stunk. Nope, gone. Nothing there. Okay. Gonna turn that down. It says I should have sound. Do I have sound? Oh no, now gone. Gone, gone, gone. Am I back? Am I back? Hello? Sign language! Sign language! All right. Something that you're touching. Something that I'm touching. Good. Rianne? Yes? 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 Yay! Okay, I'm back. Okay, thank you for your patience. Thank you. Yes, Ava, I just, you gotta laugh because I'm gone. How can I be gone again? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna, okay. That is there. That is there. Look at you. Now you're all looking at my chest. Stop it. Oh my gosh. It's good. Yes. Sorry. Okay. I think we're back. Okay. Okay, sorry. All right. Yes, this is what would happen. So you got to kind of be prepared. You got to kind of play with it. And that's what my summer is. I'm going to play and figure out what works and what doesn't work. Yeah, so I won't move. Freeze. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what goes wrong when you lose sound, right? Everything goes wrong when you lose sound. You really depend on sound. I want to say that you should just picture this as, there are so many options for when you don't necessarily need an active voice from a student, right? You don't necessarily need an active voice from a student. I'm patient. Listen, in my head, I'm jumping all around Elizabeth. My patience is, it's unpredictable. There are so many options for this. I just see this as an awesome storytelling and just a back and forth, but controlled back and forth kind of cue. I would ask students for input on a story if I wanted to weave a story with them. One of the challenges of doing TPRS or using CI methods in a classroom is that the kids want to all yell their answers at you. Here's the beauty of a story in Stream. You ask them, all right, what's the character's name? and then they all put one in, and you get to pick because you're reading the chat, right? And then there's no argument, and there's no crazy screaming of voices, right? So lots of options there for, like, it's really only your imagination that's going to hold you back here. Now, if you wanted to do special person interview like this, not in a Zoom meeting, there is a software, not a software, that's a lie, a website called StreamYard. StreamYard is another streaming platform, but it's a website. So it's not an application that you have to download, but you sign up and you decide where you want to stream. For example, YouTube. You can invite guests into your stream. And it's super easy, and it's not through Zoom. You can do up to 6 guests. Maybe you're telling a story and you have actors and you want to use StreamYard. And so the only downside with StreamYard is that you don't have the backgrounds. So see, what I'm saying is there's going to be some give and take. This one's there's a bigger learning curve to figure it out, but you have all of these awesome things that you can do that you can't do in StreamYard. But in StreamYard, you can get people in to interview. You can stream it and the kids can see, and the kids can comment. And so that's another good option. StreamYard is very straightforward and easy. When you go to StreamYard, I believe it's StreamYard.com. When you go to StreamYard, they ask, do you want to stream? But Bree, yes, only 6 guests. You can do 1 to 6 guests, but the purpose is not to have the whole class in. It's not a meeting for a whole class, right? So I have all of you got as many people want to watch as possible can watch, but only 6 people can visit in the stream with you that you would converse with. So, this is for a situation where you want to be able to do maybe a special person interview or tell a story and have actors that are going to go back and forth with you. And then you can have the rest of the class watching through the YouTube stream and commenting by text in the chat what they want to say, or what the answers to your questions, or the information that they want to add to your story. So I see what you're saying, because I think if I'm correct, when you say only 6 guests, you're thinking, oh, I can't have my whole class here. But yeah, your whole class will watch the stream, but 1 to 6 people could be in the stream with you for the class to watch. Ask me some questions. Ask me some questions. There's always going to be a delay. Not always going to be your mouth delayed. That's a different thing. And like I said, that's a setting, but I can't adjust that right now. But streaming, there's always like a couple second delay between what I'm doing here, and I believe it's like a 4 to 5 second delay. And so when I lost my sound there, but you can do a document. I've obviously just not got it set up right. Yeah, Bree, I think it would be a tremendous ability, and StreamYard is so it's a beginner streaming thing. I mean, it's not intended to be beginner, but it's intended to be easy. Yes, when I ask questions, all the answers, just like you're seeing the chat and you can see what everyone else is chatting, everyone will see the answers. Well, you could, the question is, how am I going to make students accountable for actually being engaged? Well, you could have, it depends on what your activity is. Are you doing a story? If you're doing is it possible to see the chat history once the stream has ended? Yes, you can see the chat. The chat will accompany the video when it is published to YouTube. So yes, you can see it. How am I going to make them accountable? It depends on what your activity is. It just means that if you're doing a story, maybe they're writing a 5-sentence summary of the story. Maybe they've got to add 3 sentences to add details to your story. Maybe you have a worksheet later that has a fill in the blank or a put the events in order. Maybe you take this video and put it in, because it's not going to be an hour-long video. You're not going to stream for an hour with students, probably. You could put it into Ed Puzzle and ask questions of it. There's always going to be the trick of how to get the kids engaged. Maybe you say the kid that gets makes 2, you can see the comments. Maybe the kid that adds 3, 4, 5, whatever number you pick, comments that are thoughtful and real, meaningful, well, they get however many points for the day. You could do StreamYard with your super small IB class, Elizabeth, but in that case, unless you're needing the stream recorded to be saved for them to watch later, you might just want to do Zoom in that case. But also, because you're not going to have backgrounds in StreamYard. So it's almost like the purpose isn't to have it as a meeting. The purpose is to be online so that people can watch you and comment and interact with you through comments. I would think more effectively a Zoom interaction would be better, because again with StreamYard, it's really just you, just what you're seeing of me now with other people, but you can't really share your screen. But again, unless you need to save that conversation and you're going to use it as a video activity for something later, then there might be value in that. Homework on our Facebook group for the coming week. We would all pick 1, 2, or all streaming sites and attempt them. Volunteer someone's. Yeah, that's great. On CI German teachers, let people know what you are trying out. You could. Yeah, it's a great thing if you've got people that are willing to jump in and help you out with the stream. My kids are sick to death of me saying, I'm sending you a Zoom meeting. Would you join so I can try this out? Yeah, Kara, great. Send out a thing and say, I'm going to stream this day at this time, and people will jump on and help you. And then if you want to get a guest, you can, all you have to do is send, for getting a guest on StreamYard, all you do is send them a link. It's kind of like a link to a Zoom meeting. So super, super easy. And then again, I'm just going to say, yeah, and if you want to try OBS and you want me to do a Zoom meeting to teach you how to create the slides, I am so happy to do that. Like I said, OBS is free. You can download it. There's not a whole lot of, I didn't have any trouble downloading it. Once I show you what you can do with it, it's just your imagination. You can put your Bitmoji in there. I am planning to do Textivate and possibly Gimkit for our PD next week. So I want to go over all the 9 million different things that you can do with that. But if we want an additional one, or we would just want to wait till another week. So you guys are probably going to want to get busy doing this. I'm happy to jump on a Zoom meeting sooner rather than later to do that if you would like. Thoughts, comments, concerns, inputs, anxieties, overall commentaries of any sort. You let me know what you want to do. I know I've got a delay. So somebody put a day. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you, Gary. Post your link and create a time for volunteers to join you. I would like to pick a day for the people that want to learn OBS. Good. So let's say, Marianne, next Wednesday, 3 p.m., we're going to do Text-Evade GimKit meeting. Oh, Natalie, you will be so cool if you know how to talk OBS lingo. How cool is that? My kids don't think I'm cool. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I just thought I'd put it out there in case maybe it happens for you. Has a countywide MS. Okay, so, hey, Pastor Alex, he's the one that got me going. It's kind of working, but Zoom didn't work, but I'm working. So I'm thankful. All right, everybody, I will do a meeting on how to set up OBS. Let's see comments for, I could do Friday. I could do Monday. Does anybody have opinions? Friday or Monday? Next Wednesday at 3 p.m. we'll present on Text-Evade and GimKit. That I will do. I would like to try Microsoft products, but I know that I can only use them with our district. I won't be able to invite or share this group. Yes, that is a problem. GimKit. Yes, so once I finish this stream, it will publish to my channel and I will save it into the distance learning playlist that I have. Friday or Monday? Monday, Friday. Oh, geez, we're all going to be Monday, Friday. Monday. I'm seeing more Mondays than Friday. Shall I say Monday at 3? Monday at 3 for OBS setup? Okay. I'm going to go with that. Monday, 3 p.m. for how to set up your OBS scenes and how to create all of your sources that you're going to use. And we can get that moving so that you can try it. Oh, good, Kristen. I'm glad. And again, Monday afternoon. Does that work, Bree? Ran, great. I'm going to say like the same time, 3? Okay. And again, if you can't come, it's going to get recorded and I will share it. Okay? So if you can't make it on Monday at 3, then I will make it. Oh, Eastern time. 3 o'clock Eastern time. Just like we do with this meeting, same time. So for me, it's 3 p.m. A Zoom on how to create scenes and sources. Yes, ma'am. Does anybody have any other questions right now on what I'm doing with streaming? Why we're doing streaming? What has possessed me to do this? You are all very welcome. I'm glad you got a chance to see this. I think there's like lots of cool possibilities for it. Yes, some of us have to overcome the YouTube problem or how we can get this to our students with school restrictions. I'm going to look into that. And get some answers for you, and I will be able to share those with you on the Facebook group. But I hope that you've all found this useful and that my mouth hasn't been too delayed. But sometimes it's fun to watch those old Godzilla movies that your mouth is like moving at a different pace. Why is it better than screencast? Well, screencast, that's a good question. Screencast, you're recording. It's all recorded. There's no live moment. Streaming, I'm live, and then if somebody wants to watch it later, you can do that. Does that make sense? Screencast, like Screencastify, I'm guessing you're talking about. I don't know Microsoft Streaming, but I will look into it to see if this can work with it. Yeah, so Screencast, Loom, all of those resources do not go live. You record it and give it to your students. This is live. They can watch you live, but then it is made available after it's done. Okay, and then OBS is an app. It's an app. So, but you can Google OBS, and then it'll give you download. There's different software depending on if you're on a Mac or a PC. All right, any other questions? All right, this was fabulous. It was so much better than I thought. I mean, I'm disappointed that we didn't get the Zoom thing working, but I think we all see the value of what we can do with this. How is OBS better than StreamYard? OBS is better than StreamYard in that you have more options. OBS has much more detail available to it. Remember, I've got all these different things that I can put in. I can create all sorts of backgrounds and different shows. And yes, OBS Studio. Sorry, OBS Studio is what you're downloading, and it is free. But StreamYard is just simple and basic. StreamYard is great because it's a website. It's not an app, but you can't put in backgrounds. You're only going to have like the camera, like a camera of me and whoever your guests are. So it's convenient, it's easy, it still can stream to YouTube, and it'll still record and be visible later. And you can have up to 6 guests. However, with OBS, I love that I can put up this background and talk and give my kids supports for what they might want to need. See, if I'm telling a story and I need to support them, somebody's calling me. If I need to support them and point to a question word or a support word or a verb, then I've got that, and I don't have that with StreamYard. But it just depends on what you need to do. Okay? All right, my friends. So I will create an event for Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to learn how to create scenes and how to use OBS. Basic overview, how to use OBS. And then Wednesday will be Textivate and GimKit. And I'm so glad you guys are all coming. Thank you for putting up with all the little bits. Can you have a guest? So, yeah, that was what we were trying to do. It's really kind of tricky, and it's going to put a big strain on your network, on your computer. I tried to do it today, and both people froze up. So it's possible to have a guest in OBS. It is really unpredictable, and to this point, I have been unsuccessful. That's my report. You are appearing in Spain or Mexico. Oh, yes, you can put in a virtual background, and we will cover that Monday. Cynthia, how exciting. I have a whole folder of backgrounds that I want to use. Yes, yes, yes. So I think I've answered everyone's questions. If you have more OBS questions, Monday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be in good shape. And then we will go from there. As you have questions, if you think of questions to do with OBS, feel free to either shoot me a message on Facebook or to make a comment, post something on the Facebook group. I'm always on there, so I'm happy to get back to you and answer any questions that you have. I'm so glad you guys are all coming. I'm glad you're learning. Let's keep doing it. Let's press through and be as prepared as we can for whatever's going to happen in the fall when we go back. Yeah, what? Oh, Mary Ann, great idea. If you're going to come and do OBS with me on Monday, why don't you have some things that you want to use as scenes? You can use background photos, you can use support vocabulary, anything that you want to use. Why don't you create a folder of those things so that they're all in one spot and ready to go, so you won't have to search for them. That will be a Zoom meeting on Monday. Monday will be a Zoom meeting because I want to be able to share my screen with you and show you what to do with OBS. If I'm streaming, I can't really do that with you. It's a little more complicated. Okay? All right, fabulous. Thanks, everybody. I hope that you have a great day. I'm looking forward to seeing you either Monday or Wednesday. Be there or be. Danke!